Dylan finally got some peace and he kind of got to move on with Emma in season 4, but it seems like he might get pulled right back into the crime camp in season 5. Can talk a little bit about how he finally kind of earned that peace, but
yeah, I think he after such sort of a long push and pull and battle with his family, he kind of, I think, was at the end of his rope and was like, you know what, I have to cut myself off, and he's found someone that he really can kind of connect with and relate to, and that he's in love with. And obviously, it seems like everything in Dylan's life, like once it starts getting good, it just gets bad again. And I think season 5 will definitely be no exception to that. I think, and I don't know how they're going to play it all out yet, but I assume that at some point Dylan will find out about his mom passing away, and I also assume that he'll probably find out how his mom died or who killed her. Maybe not the details, but I think it'll be really interesting to see what that does, how that affects Dylan just like in general, and also like what it does to his like great relationship with Emma. Like, does that totally change things for them? Because he's a mess now, and then maybe most importantly, like what that does to his relationship with Norman and how they both I wish I knew what happens. I'm not keeping anything from you, but I'm definitely really excited to see what they decide to do and how they have to play out.
What would be your personal preference for how things will kind of tie up for your character?
I think it'd be awesome. I think that he needs to find out about his mom's death. And I think ultimately, I don't think there can be a real fairy tale happy ending for Dylan anymore at this point in time. I think that he's going to be. I think that he's going to maybe have like a lot of guilt. Because I think that he's obviously going to look at it and think, if I had enough left, how Dylan and Norma left off when they finally said goodbye. And I think he's going to have a lot of stuff that he's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. And I think hopefully he finds some sort of silver lining in it all and a little bit of hope. Because I think at this point, he's kind of like the only real like hope left. I mean, everything is kind of spiraled out of control, and we got to see this fantastic relationship between Romero and Norma, and that obviously came tumbling down and left him in a terrible place. And I think that the devastation and loss of his mom are all real things that he should experience. As a character, but I just hope for him that maybe he can find some slight level of peace by the end.
Do you think that he, in some ways, directly or indirectly, along with his mother, kind of, whoever was wired, kind of contributed to who Norman is going to be?
I think everybody has partially contributed to it in one way or another. I don't know, I feel like to a certain extent that Dylan has kind of, if anything, he's sort of maybe always partially been one of the people that's only ever kept him sane, because he's kind of always challenged him and has never really fully given in, like Norma's always looking out for his best interest, but a lot of the times, her looking out for his best interest, it sort of continues his sort of spiral down. And I think that, that Dylan has constantly challenged him, and while maybe it always wasn't, like they didn't necessarily always have the best relationship, I think that ultimately, like, he helped him through a lot of things. But I don't know, I still think that, Dylan will still feel guilty about what happened to Norman, also just because he wasn't always there. And he left for such a big, important time in Norman's life, you know, going through this sort of like young adulthood and being like a young man and going through, you know, this really sort of fragile state in a guy's life, and there was no real father figure around, and you know, ultimately, like I think a lot of the time in relationships, older brothers sort of have to take it upon themselves, you know, to sort of take on that role, and I think that Dylan feels bad because he wasn't there to do that. You know, and I think he'll always probably feel like maybe there was something that he could have done that would have helped him more along the way.
I'm interested to see too what happens maybe with Dylan and Caleb in season 5, just because it seemed like there could be some peace there.
Yeah.
And I know you reaching out to him and, you know, just kind of seeing where he's at, but do you think there could be some sort of future healthy relationship between a father and son?
I think so. I mean, there's always hope for that stuff, you know. I think that it's hard though, because even, you know, when you start thinking that there's hope for these things, you know, Bates Motel is a way to sort of crush that. You know, it's kind of Norman Bates is Norman Bates, you know, and he kills people. And so I think that, yeah, I mean, I hope that they can have some sort of relationship, but I also, you know, you worry for anybody that's around, you know.
Do you see Dylan still looking into Emma's mom's disappearance? Maybe like after he finds out about Norma, do you think that's what's gonna?
Maybe. I think maybe also partially he's just kind of buried some of that down, because I think that he deep down sort of knows what happened to Emma's mom, and he's like, and he's trying to separate the two worlds of protecting Norman and having this relationship with Emma. And you know, I think that I don't know. I think that he knows where that road's going to lead at this point, and they're gone, and things are great. And so I think there's a part of Dylan that obviously wants Emma to sort of have like full disclosure, but also he doesn't want to ruin sort of what they've built. I don't know. It's like Dylan constantly carries like so much weight in the show from like everybody's like sort of like burden, you know. It's like everybody kind of throws all their crap onto him, you know. Yeah, we'll see.
It's a heavy load.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.